I know some of the big emphasis coming into this game was rebounding at their place, despite having a size advantage in some respects, or at least better rebounders on our team. We were out rebounded, so I know that was a key stress for you. But what were some of the keys to the game coming into tonight?
Well, I really felt like we kind of snuck away with the victory at their place. We got out rebounded. I think we shot a lower percentage than they did. And you're not going to win too many games if you shoot a lower percentage and get out rebounded. But we did force a lot of turnovers, and that was our saving grace down there. So we wanted to kind of reverse that a little bit, make sure we rebounded really well, which we did. I thought the first half our defense and rebounding was as good as it's ever been.
We got a lot of second chance opportunities as a result of that. And another thing Nate and I were talking about on the webcast was, pulling down the rebound, and it was very quick up the floor, pushing in and transitioning. I know Kendra got like 6 or 8 points in the first half just because of that. How do you think that played into the offensive rhythm? Because it seemed like we pushed the tempo, and then we were able to find open looks as well.
Yeah, it's amazing how it kind of all flows, because if we're not on defensively, then we're not going to be on offensively. And when we're on defensively, we get some easy buckets, then people gain confidence. And you saw, our freshmen come in and hit shots. Maggie, Hannah are always capable. Julia's always capable. But when you hit one, then the whole team, okay, we're hitting, let's go. And, Sarah, Sydney, and everybody comes in and starts knocking down shots. So it all feeds off each other, and it just keeps that train rolling. You knock down a shot, you get back on defense, and you have confidence playing defense, and you get a couple of offensive rebounds, and it just starts flowing. And we were really in the flow, so to speak, in the zone. Really all across the board. We were rebounding, we were playing good defense, and on offense we were finding the open person, and like you say, kicking it out quickly, getting down the floor. And when you do that, that creates mismatches, or sometimes confusion in transition. We get open looks.
You mentioned it, but I'll reemphasize it. How important has bench play been, especially in the second half of the season? It seems like, in some previous seasons we've had starters go out and not as capable players coming in necessarily to fill that void. This year it seems like, starter goes out and just as good of a player comes in to replace.
Yeah, that's what we just talked about with the seniors in the locker room here at home for the last time. They can leave confidently knowing the program's in good hands. You saw in the first half we had 3 or 4 freshmen on the floor at one time, and extended the lead actually. And so and that's what's happened in the second half of the season here. Those freshmen have grown up, and they're not freshmen anymore. They've been playing some college ball throughout the season now, and they've adjusted their game, and they're starting to really fit in. And so that's exciting to see, and hopefully bodes well for the future.
We're 19-11, which I think, if correct me if I'm wrong, I think matches a top season win total, or at least close to. Now going into the region playoffs, what are the things that you've taken kind of from this hot streak and preach to the girls that we got to keep doing?
Well, defense wins championships, and it's really nice to play a great defensive game like this going into regionals, and knowing, hey, we can control our destiny a little bit with playing defense. And then, you never know what's going to happen. Last year we made it to the championship game. So, that's obviously the goal, win the regional championship first and then get to nationals. But the next game is the next game, and that's what we're focused on. And, fortunately we don't know our opponent yet, but we're going to work on us and be focused and ready for whoever that might be.
I want to give you just a little bit of time to brag on the 4 seniors that we honored tonight, and Curry as well. But it's a special group of senior class because it's the first class. The ones that came in 2012 and it really helped you build the program into what it is today. So maybe just
yeah, I'll try to do it without crying here, but I definitely do believe this, that even our manager, Curry Bullard, is as important as anybody and helps set the tone for us, and she does a great job, and definitely don't want to discount that or leave her out. And on the floor, Maggie transferred in after our first year, and she's been here for 3 years and been a huge part of the program. Great stability on defense, and always a hot hand on offense, and has, I think, still a single game scoring record here. And Breezy, Brianna Delaney, another person that started our second year and is now finishing her 3rd year. And can't say enough about her work ethic. She's really worked and developed her post game, and just a great example of hard work paying off. And now is a dual threat. She can step outside and hit the 3 like she loves to do, but she also does a lot of work inside that we saw tonight. And then Julia and Kendra are just going to be it can be a sad day when we have to say goodbye forever, but for having them for 4 years, they're the cornerstones that we built the program on. And the type of young lady they are off the court as well as on the court, ferocious competitors, but young ladies that we'd be proud of to have.